Hey everybody, it's Coach Burgess, and your HumanityWOD for today is to battle entitlement. So I read a fantastic article on the Juggernaut Training Systems website on patience and belief. I put a link to it below, and it was written by Paul Carter, who's been lifting and he's been in the iron game for quite a while. And patience and belief are things that I've touched on quite a bit already through the HumanityWOD project. But he spoke specifically in there about entitlement and how entitlement is almost the antithesis or the counterpart to patience. And he was speaking about self-entitlement, putting in work, but getting to a point where you feel like you deserve something based on the work you've been doing for a certain period of time. And this is one of the harshest truths of real life. And remember, this is real life. This isn't a Disney movie. We're talking reality here. The world doesn't owe you anything. It does not. That's a cold, harsh truth about reality. I've met plenty of people who are good people who are still waiting on, their comeuppance, so to speak. And I've met plenty of people who we could all agree on might be nefarious characters, and they've lived a rather successful life. So, just because you're a good person or just because you do the work doesn't mean the world is just going to hand over everything that you ever want. It doesn't work that way. You have to believe that someday it will happen, but you have to be patient to do the work. You can't get to a point where you feel entitled that it just should happen because you've been putting in the work. You have to struggle and fight day in and day out and lose yourself in those moments. He even talks about this in that article. Lose yourself in the work, in the moments, and by focusing on that, sooner or later you'll realize that you've come a very, very, very long way from where you started. So detach yourself from any kind of entitlements you may be walking around with, feelings that you deserve something based on who you are, what you've been doing. Because having that kind of belief is not going to lead to success in the long run. You need to believe that success will happen, but you have to have the patience to do the work, and eventually you will have that success. So there's your HumanityWOD. Battle entitlement. And remember, if we take action, we can be the change we wish to see in the world.